Hello YouTubers, I'm Angela Logan and this is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Sunday, December 8th, 2019. I would like to give you all an update on a story I brought you this week. It is of a African-American male that was arrested for sexual assault, kidnapping, sexual assault, robbery, theft. His name is Tadarius Smith, and I had got information through other sources that this male is a rapper, up-and-coming rapper, or a wannabe rapper in Birmingham, Alabama. And as I went to his Facebook page to verify said information, he does seem to portray himself as a rapper. And so I wanted to give you a little bit of information about this, what I found on the Facebook page. Mind you, let me say this much for Mr. Tadarius Smith. We didn't hear that he had an outburst in court to deny the charges of kidnapping, rape, sodomy, and theft. So I can't wait to hear the people who are going to jump up and down and take up for Mr. Tadarius Smith, because some people love to jump in and, go in on people who have been arrested for said crimes. So we're going to see how that pans out, and of course I will bring you an update on that. But on his Facebook page, he lets everyone know that he is the CEO of Ralph Lauren. He goes by the rapper name of Hunted Tat. He has God posts, things about God on his Facebook page. He had an upcoming event on the 20th of this month. I'm going to read you some things that I saw on the post, on his Facebook post, to give you an idea of this person. You are free to go to his Facebook page and verify the information. I'm not going to say the cuss word, but you'll know what I mean. B wonder why she got bad luck. God don't like ugly. And sis, you were never labeled as cute, as a cute one. Then there's laughing emojis. Okay. Oh, mercy. And then there's the one where there's like it's a picture of hands and a necklace over, I think, a cross over a Bible. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, you're posting things about God. You're criticizing some young lady. We know you're talking about somebody, you didn't call her government name out. Calling her a bitch, whatever. Then there's this post on there with... This is the interesting post here. It's the second post down from a pair of Jordans. The first post was, the last post was done at December 5th, 8:49 p.m. Oh, and it's a pair of Nikes. Won't be wearing those anytime soon. How about that? And then the next post, okay, is this. It's a sonogram of two babies, assumingly twins. I thought this year was for me, but God said otherwise. It was for them. Yeah. I'm curious to why, when the news ran the story of him attending court, why they didn't say, this is a up-and-coming rapper in Birmingham, Alabama. I did find that interesting why that was not mentioned. Do you all think there's a reason why that wasn't mentioned? And let me say this, I wanted to give the person the benefit of the doubt. When I first saw the picture of the gentleman in the, not gentleman, the male, excuse me. I have to watch the vocabulary I use about these heathens. When this male's picture was identified on TV as a suspect, he had a purple, jogging suit outfit on with a hoodie. He had the hoodie on. Now, naturally, when I went to social media, YouTube, other channels, another channel had the picture of him. Someone had sent to me, I believe, the picture of him with glasses on in a parking lot. So I thought, is that the same person? Because I said, how many people probably have that outfit, that jogging suit outfit? Could be several. And the fact that in that picture of him at a gas station outside, posing, whatever, he had on glasses. So that's what threw me off against the picture that the police had released. I said, well, is that the same person? Because naturally, the photo that the police released is probably a headshot. It's a, the camera set up high into the ceiling. So you're basically getting a view of him underneath the camera. And he had a hoodie on. So I couldn't say for sure that that person in that photo was the same guy in this other photo, with the glasses on in a parking lot. It looks like a gas station there too. But you never know. But obviously, somebody knew he is the rapper on his Facebook page. He goes by this name. So it's his government name on his Facebook profile. For those of you who will need verification. On his Facebook profile, Tadarius Smith is the name. And underneath, as you go down in the post, he identifies himself as this hunted tat rapper of Birmingham. So, correlation. He is the guy who went to court for this kidnap, rape, and theft charge against a female. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if it's true, but there has been information that he had made comments about our infamous Mr. Two Guns Vito. I hate to even have to bring this stuff up because it just seems like it never stops with this city. It seems like it's just one scenario after the other pertaining to this city. You can't even talk about anything else, which I can, of course. But I only brought you the story about this assault and kidnapping because it happened to be in Birmingham, and I have talked about Birmingham with another case on this channel. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and mention to the viewers of this assault. Who knew that he was a rapper? Who knew that allegedly he had something to say about Mr. Two Guns Vito? I don't know if it's accurate, calling Mr. Vito a snitch. You see, this is why I keep telling you all. I guess I'll say it to everybody, because some of you old heads, you need a mic check too. That talking on Facebook and going live and posting things and giving commentary, sometimes it is best to keep your mouth closed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because think about this. Now that we have social media, whenever you do something foul or rank, or accused of something foul or rank, the first thing people do, they run to the Facebook page. They run to see if you have a Facebook page, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever. And they go back and they dissect everything you have ever said. Everything. So now, fast forward. You have something to say about Mr. Two Guns. Now, we go to your Facebook page. You're sitting here posting a picture of a sonogram of babies that are going to be born in May of 2020. You had an upcoming rap event on the 20th of this month, of December. You're talking bad about some female on there. And it's all for what now? Nothing. Because you're not going to be rapping anywhere. You're not going to be posting any more rank comments about people. You're not going to be going live, rapping from your car or the street corner. You can rap inside the jail. And you will have an audience in there. There'll be a lot of people that might want to listen to you in there. You see, it's sad. This crime wave that's occurring in Birmingham, you jump off, make a video, and then you jump right back on to say something else crazy that happened down there. And I don't want that to be my focus here on this channel, is, endlessly talking about these people. Like I said, I only threw that in there because I saw it and I thought, wow, a kidnapping, and to me that was a serious, crime. So I thought, well, I'll throw this out because I talk about Birmingham on this channel with another said case. And then who knew he was allegedly a rapper? I want to tell you all something. This one guy made a comment on Mr. Tadarius Smith's Facebook page. And he was going at him, saying nasty things to him about raping this young lady, or lady, whomever she is, because she has not been identified. And let me tell you, you can read it for yourself because it's winded and I didn't want to go into it. But he puts him in his place. And he's a Caucasian male. And let me tell you how bold this white boy was. Didn't he put his address down there? Do you hear me? because he's going back and forth with somebody who's commenting, because they're bantering back and forth about this fool who's allegedly committed this crime. And so the white boy puts his address down there. Well, Big Ange went to verify. Thank you, Google. Why? That's an actual address in Birmingham. You hear me? And he let them know, when you come, you better come deep, because he got something for you. Eli Gandy, homeboy. Look, I ain't even mad at you. I personally wouldn't have put my government address down there if that is actually where he lives. But I'm gonna tell you this much: I got to give that white boy credit. He let whoever he was talking to on that Facebook page, he let them know, I'm not scared of you and I ain't worried about you. So if you want to come on, correct. Bring all your friends, because I got something for you. Go on, Eli. Go ahead, boy. I was stunned. It's one thing to talk, you give your opinions on these pages, Facebook posts, people's pages, and he's another one. He was bold enough to go to Mr. Smith's Facebook page. He gave his commentary, how he felt about what he allegedly did to this lady, and he also let the people know, you got a problem with what I'm saying, and you can come on to the address. I'm done with it. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Ooh, child. As I stated, the news didn't verify him as a rapper. He's got biblical things on his page, which I don't like that, because, you look crazy when you're cussing and fussing and talking nonsense, and everybody want to talk about G-O-D. Give it a rest. But anyway, it's sad. Did he commit this crime? I don't know. The only thing that I question, and someone else had questioned this too, about the said crime, is that he drove the lady around the city emptying her cards, her credit cards. So where I have the problem with that allegation is this. Where was the young lady while he was emptying the cards? Okay? Now, the only thing I can think of is that she was tied up in her car, because I can't see anybody sitting idly by while the criminal is running around to ATMs and running inside of a store, emptying my credit card, and I'm just going to continue to sit and lie in that car. I don't care if he has a gun or not. I'm going to do my best to get out of there. Get myself out. Okay? Now, at the time of that photo that was released to the public of him being inside that store with money in his hand, I don't know if at that time he had, if that young lady was outside in a car. I won't know. We will not know until, the state brings the evidence and the information and the police. But that was one thing that I was curious about. Where was the lady while he was running in and out of these stores or ATMs getting her money? Now, was she in the driver's seat? He had the gun on her. He made her put the card in, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But as I said, there is the one photo that was released where he is walking and in the store with money in his hand, and there is no victim female with him. So where was she? And that's the only question that I had with that scenario. But let me tell you, Birmingham is off the chain right now. A child was murdered yesterday. Obviously, at this said address, there has been an alleged shooting. I believe a month before, our mother was on TV talking about the said information that the same person had shot into the home. As you see, the crime wave is out of control down there. These people have problems beefing with one another for whatever said reasons, and we know that 9 times out of 10 it's probably nothing of relevance, nothing of any importance. And then a child lost his life earlier in the week and was gunned down with a young lady on a public street. And then, of course, you all know about Mr. Two Guns, someone shooting at him. I just think it's sad. All this gun violence, all this shooting at people, killing people, shooting into people's homes, shooting at people's cars. It is ridiculous. It is sad, and it is ridiculous. And it needs to stop. This is why I say people need to find a better way of resolving their issues with people, and people need to stay off social media giving commentary of said stories, giving their opinions, because sometimes you need to know when to be quiet and be still. You don't have to voice everything that you think about, because now, if it is true about this Mr. Tadarius Smith, Hunted Tat, him talking about this and that person and who's this and that, that's all irrelevant now, isn't it? See, sometimes your words will come back and bite you in the ass. Because now you can't talk about God. You can't talk about babies. You can't talk about this person, that person, who's a snitch, who ain't a snitch. Because where you are and where you will be going, if those allegations are true, only thing you'll be concerned with is who is going to put a card with some minutes on it so you can call them, who's going to come put money on the books for your commissary, and who's going to keep in contact with you while your ass lay in jail. That's what you should be concerned about, and that's going to be your new concern. Because rapping is a rap. Till the next video, I am Angela Logan, and this is Everyday Shenanigans. You all have a blessed week. Happy holidays. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.